This is my numerology proving that I'm the Alpha and the Omega's vessel here on Earth. And the Omega part proving the Alpha and the Omega. You know, they don't know what's real. You know, they never base their lives off of reality. They never base their life off of, knowing the truth of the Omega. You know, by my vowels and consonants equaling 9 and 9, that means the total equals 9. 18, which equals 9. 63. You know, they couldn't imagine me proving myself as a god. You know, even though I can prove myself as a god, I'm a miracle. I'm the divine. And they want to say, oh, your numerology doesn't mean nothing. And that means that they won't accept any plausible truth to their atheism. You know, even though I can prove that I'm divine, which is a miracle of being the miracle of God, God's vessel here on earth. It's time for atheists and Christians and religious people to come together and want to see what came after the Alpha and the Omega, and all be on the same page here, because they both look pretty ridiculous. They don't know what. They only care about their fancy watches and their fancy cars and their fancy houses, and they want to say, oh, you've never done anything for us, so you don't get no reward. You know, I do more for them than they think. And then they want to say, oh, our Christianity is better than you, and Jesus Christ is better than you. You know, they want to say all that, but Jesus Christ can never prove that he was divine on earth. If he could, he'd be me, proving that I'm the divine on earth. Oh. Can you hear me now? Yeah. I don't know, I might have to start the video over because couldn't hear me when I was on my numerology page. Full numerology page. I won't start it over. You know, people that get me, get me. You know, they're insane. They don't know the truth, yet they base their life off the truth of understanding what's good for them, you know. You know, they only care about their next meal. They don't care about, proving God right. They only want to prove their falsehoods and their ridiculous lie of the I'm not a biblionic creature. You know, they want to say, oh, we want to make all this Bible and then base it off of the Alpha and the Omega, and then the one that could prove that he's the Alpha and the Omega will forgive all the sins of the world on, and bastardize the Alpha and the Omega just because their Christianity has taught them that way. I don't think the Alpha and the Omega is going to have that on his conscience. That's why I don't believe in the Christianity or Catholicism. I don't believe in either of it, because they want to blame it all on an innocent person. You know, they want to say, oh, our Jesus was innocent, though. They could have flogged him 1,000,000 times, and he'd still not be as innocent as the Alpha and the Omega. You know, they got a screw loose. They get to say what their reality is, but they don't know what reality is without. They know their reality without the Alpha and the Omega, but they don't know the reality with the Alpha and the Omega. You know, every line is 180 degrees. Half a circle is 180 degrees. A circle is 360 degrees. 1 plus 8 equals plus 0 equals 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. 3 plus 6, a circle, 360 degrees. 3 plus 6 equals 9. You know, I tried to show them this before, but I'm trying to broaden my horizons, you know, and not have to show them this every day. You know, there should be teachers in school that teach this kind of stuff. They deny the fact of, you know, life. You know, it's only because they're ignorant. You know, I tried to show them the way, you know, but they don't want to. They don't want to deal with the truth. They want to say, "Oh, he's dead. We don't have to listen to him anymore." They're so hardened believing in their Christianity that they failed to realize that they have stopped looking for the Alpha and the Omega altogether. You know, there could be, like, you know, shadows and hints of the truth and, like, everything, you know. You know, the Bible is no exception. You know, they want to say all these stories and all this stuff like Jews are the God's chosen people and all this bullshit. You know, none of it is true, you know. But there is a shred of truth. God is the Alpha and the Omega. Oh, the Bible must be true now. You know. But I thought I'd come today and show you some of my videos. All these people want to molest and attack me. They don't think I see what's going on, but all these people throughout the ages, it has come down to this single moment. Throughout the ages, they want to attack me with their kids. They want to attack me with their not so keen citizens. Their IQ's not so keen. They want to attack me with their bullies. I get attacked from the morning I get up in the morning, time I get up in the morning, until the time I get up in the morning. All these people want to act like I'm not a perfect A. I should have been the perfect A with the perfect attendance, but all these people, like, I should have been an A with a perfect attendance, yet these people know how to, like, work families against people. You know, the jealousy of the Christ never ceases to amaze them. You know, they, like, have, like, a jealous person and then say, everybody in the family feed off the jealous person, you know, and, like, debilitate the humanity of the world, you know. Hello, this is the Omega Messiah, and, you know, I've been trying to live my life, you know,
clean and clear of sin, and all these sinners,
I don't believe I can do a sin, even if it was possible for me to do a sin, it wouldn't be a sin.
all these people like the government want to stick me with sinners, and these people that talk behind my back and use profanity and lie about my social economic status as far as being
And I do more
drug
for.
free. They want to lie about and say I use drugs. They want to say I'm a tweaker, and they want to say that I'm insane. Well, I'm insane, but they want to say that they get it their way because they call me a drug addict. They want to say they get it their way with me because they call me, not capable of doing work as other people. They don't get the times of life. They go by their due time. They don't go by the regular time of the world.
Facts.
The regular time. They go by their own time, and then they make rules around in a box where they think what normal is and what normal is not. But they are the screwy ones that always get it their way, and that's why America is a laughing stock. They don't add up. None of their reasonings add up. Their kangaroo courts and their, I'm going to drag this guy out of his apartment because he's got nobody and accuse him of a crime.
Which they've done before.
All these people hate the truth, and they hate the God of the truth, the Omega. They have been trying to suppress me for many years as far as, they don't want to give half Korean a chance. They don't want to give, because I'm half Korean and half American. Well, I'm fully American, but they don't want to give me a chance because they're racist. They don't want the Mongoloid to, be smarter than them at their game of America. These people are so racist and jealous. I could see it in their heart. And then they tell the other minorities not to give me a chance. They say, oh, he's crazy. He's just going to put you down. He's just going to say, he's going to attack your...
And then they farm me. They farm the good ideas that they want, and then they exclude me out of the life, just by using Korean people, They want to say, oh, he's crazy, He never gets it his way. They build their house off the sand, their foundation off the sand. I don't know why I keep on doing that. Their foundation is the sand. Throughout the years, I've made some good videos, Nobody's ever appreciated them. I say, today's the day you should appreciate me.
Hello, America. That's my numerology. I am being violated every day by not being able to be called a religious deity in America. They say that I do not get to participate in human life as far as, like religious church and state. And the First Amendment says that you have the right to speech and you have the right to religion. Believe whatever religion you want to. And if I can prove that I am the Omega, that means I am the Omega of the Christianic religion, and that means I should be
I
able to
don't
go taxless break.
I don't believe that anymore. I'm not the religion of Christianity.
What if I told you
This is my most important video that I've made so far.
America there's somebody called the Omega, and that could prove it one piece of paper, and I can prove that is me. They're saying that I shouldn't exist. They say that I'm not like other gods, other humanoid people that has accepted the Holy Spirit. People will tell you to hate me and not to believe in the truth, but tell them you have come to see the truth of the Omega substance, the one that can come back with more substance and vilify what he's saying and stack the truth like documents. I am the one Jesus said would come after him, the Alpha and the Omega. You see this chart here is a decoder of the English language. There's 1 through 9, 9 being the highest singular digit, and that means it's only one number. And it's the alphabet, like alphabetical order. A through I being 9, J through R being 9, S through Z. See, it's just a decoder. I challenge you.
Let me show you something else. I charted with GPT about my numerology, and he got it wrong. So if GDP gets it wrong, who's to say everybody else won't get it wrong? First of all, I started off by asking, is there an Omega being? And then I asked it to do my numerology, and it got it wrong. Pythagorean numerology. It got the numbers right, but then it got the math wrong. It's not 58, and then I corrected them. Thought it told 63 is what I said here. He thought it entered 58. Yes, you are correct. Pythagorean numerology is indeed 63. And then it got the vowels and consonants wrong. It doesn't equal 24 because there's no extra O in there. There's only one O in my name. And then it got that wrong. And then I had to correct it there. Yeah. I think it's trying to say that, it's not the smartest AI bot. That's for sure.
If you think you're good like me, do this and see if you're the Omega 2. And I want people that are the Omega to reach out to me because I think I'm the
Which
only one
nobody
like this.
has.
See, 154955331762255. 29 plus 14 plus 20, that equals 63. 15165. Then you gotta separate the vowels and the consonants. Vowels. 15165. That equals 18, which equals 9. 5495. That equals 23. 337. That equals 13. 225. That equals 9. 23 plus 13 equals 36. 36 plus 9 equals 45. So boom, I'm the 999. Well, Aten sounds kind of like an old pharaoh during the day. Well, it's the pharaoh's god. Aten is the sun disk of the sun in ancient Egypt mythology. Originally, the aspect of the god Ra. The Aten, the deified Aten, is the focus of monotheism, monotheistic religion of Atenism, established by Amenhotep IV, who later took on the name Akhenaten. Okay, monotheistic, that means the belief in one God instead of many gods. They say that it ushered in Christianity. This is a sign, this eye here. So when the dollar bill, they show you the dollar bill, this is the eye. Okay, and guess what that sounds like? You know how, and this bar around here.
This is the Omega right here. Around George Washington, which is the Alpha president. This only happens on the
is the Omega bar in the Greek alphabet. There's something called the Omega. That's the last letter in Greek. And this is the Omega bar. This only happens on the dollar bill. It doesn't happen on the 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100. And this is the Ra sign, this all-seeing eye right here. And this is my initials, Andrew Aten, around it.
A with the circle around it, Andrew Aten.
It's pretty special. This is Omega watches, and that equals 1440. 1 plus 4 plus 4 equals 9.
Time equals
9 for the hours, minutes in a day. 4 plus 6 equals 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. And the 1441 plus 4 plus 4 equals 9. So anything that you add up to plus 2 plus 5 plus 6, 2, with this chart proving line to Aten. I am also the Omega and divine line of life. This is a perfect line. The degrees of a perfect line equal 9. 1 plus 8 equals 9.
For a line, is 180. 1 plus 8 equals 9. 1 plus 8 equals triangle.
All the shapes. 1 plus 8 equals 9. 3 plus 6 equals 9. 5 plus 4. If every shape with the equal sides, every perfect shape equals 9. That means I'm the God of time and space itself. I'm the God of time and space itself. If you can't prove that I'm wrong, and you see this video and you deny me, that means you're just a jealous hater. And if you do enjoy the omnipresence of the Omega,
They're just jealous haters if they deny me. This is a fact I'm sure of. Because they want to deny the truth. But they never get the truth right. You know, why doesn't America ever get the truth right? You know, my life has been tough, you know, like school's trying to make sure I get not perfect attendance. You know, Rage Against the Machines was right. They didn't want to teach us smart people. They only want the smart people that will do what they tell them to do. They don't want the free thinkers to get it their way ever. You know, they're communists when they want it to be, but they're freedom when they want to be, you know. It's bullshit. I look at the Omega as not being part of the Jesus Christ religion. You know, Omega is the Alpha in the Omega religion. And they don't want to believe in the one that can prove that he's the Alpha and the Omega.
I saw war. I saw bombing. I saw
Why can't? How can they deny this? I'm like purest gold, and these people are nothing. Nobody will question me. You know, this theory of the fourth dimension, I was years ahead of them when I came up with this. And I was years ahead of them when I became, you know, gold, immaculate. You know, they don't know what's pure about life. They don't know the pure God, the Alpha and the Omega. They only want to believe in their Jesus. They think their Jesus is pure. But he lusted after Mary. They only get it right when they want something. They think they can get something. You know, they're the jealous and angry white people, and the Asians are just getting the fruit from my labor. Never has an Asian gotten me right. Never has a white person gotten me right. You know, they intentionally get me wrong and say I'm the worst. And then they act like they're the best. It unfathomable. It's unfathomable what I see on a daily basis, you know. How can they say I'm the worst and then they say that they're the best? Even though they can't prove anything, which I can prove, that I'm the best numerology, that I'm the best, you know. And then they say, oh, I can't put a picture with a face. That's why I made this screen here, where my numerology is on the right, and my face is on the left, you know. They deserve every ounce of suffering that they get. These people. They hate the truth.